Hello. Oh, I started late. Whoops. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing a DOS game by the name of Reaping the Dungeon, also called Dungeon Rogue. I have heard that that is an alternate name for this game. This is a game that I've played episode 1, which is the shareware version. I have not played episode 2. I just haven't, and I don't have it here. And full disclosure, this was not the first game that I was planning on streaming today. I was planning on streaming Captive, but that's broken. It doesn't work in DOSBox for me, unless you run it in EGA mode, and that's ugly. So, Reaping the Dungeon. I have beaten episode 1 one time. I bucket this game in the same bucket as like Flash games, where like you play it and it's fun, it's interesting, and then after an hour you've explored all the content and that's it. You're done. You don't need you never play it again. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and load. I remember this game has a lot of RNG. Full disclosure, I do plan on dying a few times because the game has a lot of RNG. It's not me being bad at the game. It's me being unlucky. To keep that in mind, if I die, one of the first things I remember needing to focus on, this game has a food clock. In the middle right, I have a bunch of cells, energy cells, oxygen cells, and health cells. And every time I move... Oh, did that... Yeah, there's sound. Okay. Every time I move, it costs an oxygen cell. It actually costs 1.3 oxygen cells. That's my food clock. I need to get oxygen to live. There's a fixed... I shouldn't say fixed. There's a measured amount of oxygen this game gives out. That's not random. But what you can do, and what you have to do, absolutely, is you can level up all these sorts of stats. One of them is your oxygen expense. You can level up how fast you consume oxygen. I need to level that up, or I will just run out of oxygen and die. To level up, you need crystals. And there's 3 ways to get crystals. One is by just picking them up off the ground. One is by killing enemies. And one is by getting lucky. And getting it as a killing everything reward. If I don't get those rewards, we just lose. Oxygen vent. Okay, I don't remember the button to stand still, but if you stand still, you'll convert 1 health cell into 10 oxygen cells. It's not 5, it's spacebar. Okay, cool. And I'm being attacked. Great. Let's see, to attack an enemy, I hold control. Then I choose the direction to attack. You missed. Okay, try again. Okay, try again. Okay, try again. Yeah. First fight. 15 raw crystals gained. Now, how many crystals do I need to level up my oxygen expense? If I press O... I need 250 raw crystals. It's not terrible. But I need to kill like 19 more rubble crabs. What are rubble crabs? I'm not the one who's going to be answering that. We'll just stand here until I spend most of my health cells. A thing happened. Oh, okay, the vent broke. Cannot extract cell plant. Use bioscanner to examine. There's a lot of random mechanics in this game that made me think that, like, someone was having a lot of fun making this. There wasn't really a plan. It was just a good time. It was just the plan was have a good time making a game. And you know what? It's not always wrong. Oh, there's 2 plants here. Okay, so A thing we can do with these plants is we have a bioscanner. We have one device, one weapon, some cells, a maximum weight load. I have no idea what that means. And then some coordinates, some credits that we can spend at this shop. Drop shaft has relocated. You must find and tag. To leave this level, we have to go to the drop shaft. It's moving around. Good luck to us. Okay, here we can sell copper. We'll get 1.2 credits per copper. That's above the normal price, so I should do that. And now we have 754 credits. We can buy really cheap oxygen cells. We can increase our maximum load. I don't know how to tell what our load is. Our total weight is 15 kilograms and our maximum load is 16. We can make our weapon better. We can buy a better weapon, but we need a lot more credits than that. Glurp. Anyway, these plants, just a random thing in the game. We start with a bioscanner, and we can use the bioscanner if we hold shift, and then we use it on the plant. We have no charges, we must recharge. To recharge the device, press R. Okay, and that spent half of our energy cells, that's fine. Current growth stage, level 3. 179 turns to the next stage. It's likely going to be an energy plant. We want that. Energy plant to make up for all of the energy we just put in our bioscanner. And then over here, oh, this one grew up. This one's probably going to be an oxygen plant in 168 turns. This one's going to be an oxygen plant in 107 turns for the next stage, and then the stage after, whatever. It's going to be a while. We can explore for a little bit in this direction. Another rubble crab. Why am I moving diagonally? You explore the 8 tiles around you, and you can increase that by leveling up, but when your vision is 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 up, and 1 down, it's most efficient in revealing tiles to do it moving diagonally. This game does not normalize your vision. Oh, another plant. Fun fact in 3D games there's an oxygen plant that's blue. This will give us 187 cells. Does that make up for all the waiting we've done? Nope. That was supposed to be an energy plant. Whatever. In games, in 3D games and 2D games, where the movement is not normalized, moving diagonally gets you the most amount of speed because it lets you add your movement vectors together. Same deal here. Was there a plant? Nope, it's still not grown yet. I think there's a way. There's a finite number of enemies on the map. And when you kill all of the enemies, you get a bonus. And that bonus determines whether we win or lose the game. Why do you get a bonus? I don't know. I'll never tell. Map? Show a map displaying all creatures. Show a map displaying all cell plants. Let's just show a map. Behold, the map. As you can see, we're in the middle of the dungeon. I think there was a plant. I've forgotten about it already. every time I want to move, I have to press the button, the arrow key. There is no like fast travel that most roguelites these days have. There's no like hold shift, move left to move left until you hit a room. Man, I need energy. I'm running out. If you run out of energy, you can't attack anymore. That's bad. I don't need to explain why that's bad. It's just bad. We got plants here. Oh, that's a small energy plant. If I wait like 500 turns, it'll grow into a big one. I'm not gonna wait. All right, we have a data chip. We can ask it how many creatures there are, how many treasures there are, where the shop is. We know where the shop is, or where the drop shaft is. Let's ask it about creatures. There's 3. Cool. Where are they? We have a map. You can use a map cell to figure that out. Magic mushroom. It's a speed boost mushroom. Why are there magic mushrooms in this dungeon? Why are you asking questions? Don't ask. Just accept. And we have a teleporting mushroom, of course. We don't need to say what that does. We know that if you eat the teleporting mushroom, by gamer convention, you will teleport to a random space in the world. Is that helpful? No. But you'll do it. Oh, there's a vent. Turn my health into oxygen, please. Oh, another one. We'll come back. So this is the core gameplay. And it's compelling. At first, anyway. This is you're exploring around, you're picking up caches of cells, energy shells to power your weapons, and pick up devices. Oxygen cells to not die, and then health cells to actually not die. There's also loot. You're picking up loot, you know. And there's plenty of things to spend that money on. There's lots of weapons that there's no hope that we're going to be able to buy them. They're just there to taunt us, to tease us. One of them was like a hyperblade, I think. 7,000 credits. We're not doing, that's not us. But just the idea, you know, that's compelling. If I explore this dungeon hard enough, I put dungeon in quotes. If I explore this dungeon hard enough, maybe I'll get a hyperblade. And then imagine what I can explore with that. Oh. A lot of cells. Oh, weren't there plants over here? No, not that one. Oh, I'm too late. The big ones, when they reach the end of their life, they turn into little ones. Is this the last Robo Crab? Nope, there's one more. I've never actually played the second episode. I've said that. I have watched other people play it. And I don't think anything gets added to this. This is the core gameplay right here. Once you've seen this, That's it. It gets a little more complicated because there are tougher enemies. I wouldn't say that it gets more interesting because you also level up. The way you level up is very unique and kind of something I'm surprised that more games don't explore. You collect crystals, you spend crystals, and let's take a look at what you can spend the crystals on. Okay, so you can improve damage. You can spend the crystals to improve your weapons or your device proficiency. So my metal hands are 86.30%. I have an 86% chance every time I use them of actually using them and not wasting my time. We're lucky. We're lucky. These are completely random. One of them is get 312 raw crystals. We're going to improve our oxygen expense. Or it would be sick to improve our performing speed, which is it's insanely broken. If you improve that, you get to act twice every turn. And if you improve that again, 3 times every turn. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, it's great. But very expensive. You can improve your proficiency with items. That also improves on its own every time you do the thing. So every time I punch, my proficiency goes up by 0.5%. Okay, that's neat. The number goes up, so I'm having fun. Same with the device. I can upgrade special talents. Those are defenses. Special talent defense, it goes from 0% to 1%. That means I have a 1% chance to dodge an attack of that type. If you get all those defenses to 100%, you are literally indestructible. You cannot die. Can improve damage. Why not? Extract talent, you can get more cells from cell plants. You can improve your performing speed. This is broken. Yes. And then you can improve your visual radius, but you don't improve it like my radius increases by 1. You improve it in a particular direction. Arbitrary, but unique. And for the record, you can use the bioscanner on creatures. We'll not be doing that because we're just killing them. It will tell you their attacks, but you know what also tells you their attacks? Them attacking you tells you. Let's look up the treasure. 69%? Nice. Still a lot of treasure to find. I don't actually know how I found this game. I don't think I found it on a demo disc. This might be one of those games that I saw someone else play on YouTube and said, hey, that's a game. I'm playing it. I don't have childhood memories of playing this. An oxygen cell vent. Let's step on it until our health dies. Oh, or until the vent dies, actually. Use a transporter. Why are there transporters in this game? Why not? We have magic mushrooms. Why are you asking things? Ooh. Keeping our oxygen up. It's a good sign. It is a good sign that we are gonna make it to the end of the demo. I mean, I shouldn't say demo. The end of the shareware, episode 1. Every level is 10 meters, and the bottom right corner is my my depth meter. The final level is 150 meters. Final level is also really mean, but it's the kind of thing where, like, if you get to the final level, you're probably prepared for it. Convert all of this copper into credits. Why? Why not? Look how close we are to the Hyperblade. Not at all close. We've already gotten 16. Why is, like, I'm pretty sure these are random. Why is the shop offering me this if there was a reason that wasn't, like, to tempt you into playing this game more? So you're just punching people with metal hands, but you could be shooting them with a grenade launcher. You just got to play the game a little more. Get that grenade launcher. It does so much damage. The drop shaft has relocated. Where could it be? Literally anywhere. I don't know what I picked up. It's okay. There's no history. There's no message history, so there's no way for me to find out. Now, if you've never played this game before and you're watching this, and I'll tell you the theme is that we're on Jupiter. What do you think we're gonna encounter next? What are some? Just imagine, like, you're the game developer. You need to make more content. You need to make content for level 2. What are you gonna add? That's stop relocating. I don't even like. Okay. What would you add? What do you think the game developer has added for us for level 2 to worry about? There are elements to this game that are not present on level 1. So the answer is not nothing. Ooh. I don't think there's a reward for collecting all the treasure, but maybe we'll find out at this pace. I thought the vent broke, but no, actually, it was the drop shaft relocating itself. I feel like the bulk of the interesting content for this game is in the devices. On level 2, and this is not the mechanic I was hinting at, but on level 2, there's a device shop. And then on level 3, there's a magic shop. And then on level 4, it's a weapon shop. And then it just goes in that order every 3 levels. I have not bothered. You can only have one device, and you definitely get rid of the bioscanner. I don't remember what I've gotten rid of the bioscanner for. But I know it's important. That's a dead end. Oh, there's the drop shaft. Okay, let's just, I think we can just leave. We've got a lot of oxygen. We have a lot more oxygen. Actually, my health is kind of low. Level 2, all right. Now, imagine you're the game developer. What does level 2 have that level 1 doesn't? Found a rebel crab. Found crystals. The There's a vent, but we're actually kind of... We're on a diet right now. Okay. This game does... Ooh. There it is. The level 2 content that we've been dreaming of. Silver. What's the difference between silver and copper? It's silver. That's the difference. Is this exciting? Are you excited? Don't worry, there's more. There's more. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. I'll let you discover it. The same way I discovered it. Ah, well, there it is. A tripus. It's like a rubble crab, but it attacks 3 times instead of twice. It has a lot more hit points. Is it gonna kill me? It might kill me. You found a visual orb for showing creatures. Alright. Health. 2 chips. "12 enemies. Now, if we fight another tripus, I'm in trouble. Oh. What could this be? It's an oxygen plant. Unfortunately, if you let go of the shift button, it immediately makes the thing go away, so you don't get to read what you... Cannot take total weight would exceed maximum low. Oh, jeez. Alright, we gotta breathe. I have too much oxygen. Alright, I've clearly overcompensated. I need health, health cells badly. Oh, a shop. Happy Solstice, brother. Hey, Timothy, how's it going? We can sell our silver for below average, and we can sell our copper for below average. But we can buy health cells for above average. Great, we can just get shafted. Let's increase our maximum load. Alright, let's look at these. Visual boom. Large area scanned while shift is down. Why? Why do I have to hold a button to get my reward? Hole digger. Drills a hole. Isn't that sick? Bioswapper. You can swap location of the creature. Okay. Power shove. Throw them back. This does not do damage. You can just shove them. A+. Gonna buy a lot of cells. Ooh. There goes all of our money. It's okay though. We can pick up. Damn it! It reverted. How long until this? 37 turns? Give me that oxygen. We'll come back for this. We have too much. Whoever invented this game has serious mental issues. Ouch. Savage. There is one more mechanic that I'm hoping we'll see. It might not be level 2. It might be level 3. Dun, 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 dun. I'm running. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, obviously. That's the point of this game, is exploring and discovering. This is 100%. I don't know what I'm hoping to find. Because my operative objectives... Oh, that's a pit. Or is that a mine? Hold on. Is there a way for me to... scan? Map? How do I tell what this is? Okay, you can't use the bioscanner on it. I'm pretty sure that's a pit. It's bad. I know it's bad. It's not a thing you pick up. But I don't know what it is. Ah, okay. And what might you be? Device has failed to work properly. 1 charge wasted. Womp womp. 143 turns. Oh, the teleporter. Let's go. Nope, don't use that. Oh, this is not what I wanted to see. And now we must buy more health cells. Unless we get really lucky and that plant turns out to be a health plant, you know? That can always happen. Oh, I think I have enough crystals to improve my oxygen consumption. No, I don't. I need 525. Yeah, no, that's actually... It might be worth getting improved damage. And then I think the Tripus and the Roboclab do claws. So improving my claw defense. I think that's worth it. No, don't use the transporter. Okay. All right, fine. Oxygen cells it is. I will have to turn some of my copper into money just to make room. I think it's fine right now. I'm at 16 out of 18. But I have 1 kilo of copper. Not great. A visual orb for seeing cell plant. Okay, maybe I should just start using these because I have so many. Map. Well, there's a plant next to me, and then there's no plants anywhere close to me. But there is one by the shop. This one's gonna be a while. I suppose there's an element of luck also in that the cell plants, if you only get oxygen cell plants, sucks for you, because that's the least valuable cell by far. You need it to live, but you also... Oh no. Yeah, because I have a 1% damage boost, all of my attacks do +1 damage. If I want a +2% damage boost, I need to boost this number by a lot. And that's going to take a lot of crystals. A little weird. A little weird that that's how that works. But, I'll take the 1%. That's fine. Oh, that's right. There's a mushroom button, isn't there? Oh, it's eat. I can eat a teleporting mushroom or a speed boost mushroom. If I need to, I will eat a speed boost mushroom to not die. Crypto. I would like to know. I don't need to know anything right now. Now it is critical that it is critical that I don't run out of energy cells. There's no real way for me to not run out of energy cells though. Like I'm not managing them. I'm not mismanaging them. I'm just gonna run out. The only way to get more is to find plants. Okay, there is a plant here. Oh, it's not coming. Not anytime soon. I don't have enough credits. Well, now I do. Now I don't. Okay. The price numbers aren't adding up there. It costs 5.9 per cell, but I have 26 credits. Why can't I buy more? The drop shaft has relocated again. All right. I'll just go this way. What are the odds that I run in the drop shaft? 0%. So much deadlier than the rubble crab. The humble rubble crab. Ah! Yeah, that's a pit. 10% chance of escape. So bad news, I'm almost dead. Maybe I've misremembered this game. Maybe I thought running out of oxygen cells is how you lose this game. No, actually, running out of health cells is how you lose this game. Alright, well, I guess we don't have a choice. That's not a lot. Stupid inflation. All right. Plant over here. We'll let that simmer. Let me look at the map. There's nothing to map over here. Go this direction. Outstanding. Outstanding work. We found an orb for finding cell plants, and that's it. Okay, 66 turns. Tell me about this map again. There's nothing on the right side. Okay, basically, the left side of the map is where it's at, and that's it. Oh, I have no money. Okay, I'm okay. This is it. There's no reason to go shopping. Let me use that chip and then never return. Tell me about the treasure. There's not really a point in doing that. 56%. Okay. Damn it. Okay. In the interest of knowing where to go, I see 2 oxygen plants in the north part of the map, and on the south part of the map there are 2 non-ready to harvest plants. We're gonna go there. Maybe we'll harvest them and they'll be health plants. Or maybe we'll get attacked by 2 Tripos at the same time. Won't that be fun? The answer is no, that won't be fun. Rumble crab. Jacket potato with cheese. And sleepies. Night bro. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Well, I mean, that's energy. Hey, the drop shaft. Okay. A visual orb for showing walls. The most useful visual orb. Just kidding. No, that's not true. There's 4 vents. That one broke instantly. There's 3 vents in this room. Okay, so there are no plants here. Also, we do need to kill all creatures. We just need to do that. It's not optional. I know it's optional, but it's not. Tell me about these creatures. There's 6. At least 3 of them are rubble crabs. Crabs that have identified themselves by the status of their surroundings. Are rubble crabs made of rubble, or do they just live in rubble? Okay, hold on. Map. What the heck? Why are there 2 enemies off to the right side where there's no way to get there? Alright. So if we go west and then go up, we'll hit 3 enemies, but we'll also hit 3 plants. This is a good time to eat a shroom. A speed boost shroom. I'm gonna wait. Because I don't think eating a shroom takes an action. I'm gonna wait until we encounter a Tripos, which is gonna happen. Womp 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 womp. Tell me about this plant. It's likely to be a health plant. When I say likely, it's a 22% chance. That means it's not likely. It's likely to be an oxygen plant, actually. Tell me about this one. That's a health plant. That's got health plant written all over it. And then this one won't be ready for a while. Wasn't there something up here? Is that this? All right, which one's gonna pop first? And is it going to be an oxygen plant despite what the bioscanner promised? There's one more enemy around. I would like, oh, it is a health. Sick. All right, we can explore a little. There's one more enemy around. I don't want to encounter them with 60 health, but with 338 health, I'll encounter them a little. Gross. There you are. Gross. As the enemies escalate, the amount of raw crystals you get from them also escalates. So that's how you get 1,500 raw crystals to upgrade your performing speed, which you need to do. I mean, you don't need to do it, but if the game designer gives you an ability that says, if you take this ability, you win the game, do you need to take that ability? Oh, that's an energy plant. Oh, that's very lucky. That's not lucky. Damn. Could be worse. Could be an oxygen plant. I think that's all the plants. Oh, there's only 2 enemies left. And I don't know how to get there, but I'm assuming it's entirely possible that the map does not connect. That does happen. Because the map generator is drunk. But it's also possible that there is a really, really long tunnel. We just need to follow it. To kill the last 2 dudes. Followed by victory. Oh man, if I walk into a wall that costs oxygen, that's dumb. Cool, this is the end of the map. I got bad news for me. I don't think I'm getting those last 2 dudes. We're not lucky enough. Didn't I pick up a mushroom? I picked up teleporting mushrooms. Do I want to eat teleporting mushrooms on the off chance that it teleports me somewhere unlikely? And the thing is, if it teleports me there, and I use my last mushroom to get there, I'm trapped. Creature? Tripus, great. Okay, here we go. The optimal walking path changes once you start increasing your mapping. Can I increase my mapping now? Oh, I can. Maybe I should increase this. No. I'll hold on to it. No request. We got a teleporting mushroom and... No, this is a dead end. Damn it. All that hope taken and dashed. We don't get the monster bonus unless I start eating every teleporting mushroom I have. Didn't work. Lame. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going down to the bottom left corner because that's where the drop shaft is, and the fastest way to get there, it might be not this way, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Where's this going? There could be treasure in this random hallway. There could also be a pit that kills me. The drop shaft. And 4 oxygen vents. Wait, this isn't the way. How do I get there? Oh, okay. My mistake. Hit this corner up. There we go. Bonus not received. It's not my fault. What do you want me to do, game? Open up a memory editor and start deleting walls? Like, I don't know what to say. I huffed your mushrooms. What is this? An oxygen plant, probably. Unless we're really lucky. Oh, we did not encounter that mechanic that I thought we would encounter on level 2. So we're probably going to encounter it on level 3. Think about what we've seen so far. What do you think level 3 has in store for us? A new enemy? Probably. Do you think it'll have gold? Spoilers, it doesn't. But, you know that jewel to the left of copper? That would have been really cool if there had been some in this room. The timing. Okay, hold on. Who's it? Oh. No. Come on, let me just find some gold real quick. Oh, that's lucky. An energy cell plant. Now we have enough energy cells for days. Oxygen. Money's not supposed to be rare. The money is not supposed to be rare. Why am I not able to find any? We've explored like 15% of the map. Maybe more? Dip. Nope. I'm not ready. What new enemy awaits us? What new treasure awaits us? And what new mechanic have I been talking about has been promised? Where is it? Oh, I'm not going to pick that up. Oh, is level 3 the level where there's no gold at all? There's nothing, actually. Detected by a small floor mine on 114. Hey, that's what I was talking about. Now we have landmines to worry about. No, that's not what I was talking about. But now we have landmines to worry about. Okay, here's silver. Here's copper. Stop making me look like an idiot. Oh. Maybe I should use a map, scan for creatures, and things. Okay, we're safe for a while. Let's find the shop. Landmine, right there. It has like a 20% chance of detonating when you walk over it. If it had detonated, this would be the end of the game. That would just be a great way to end the game. Because this game doesn't have fast travel, I have to hold down the arrow keys to move. And I just held down the arrow key into a landmine. Punished for playing the game. It's like, if I want to play the game seriously, I need to move slowly like this. Actually, what I need to do is improve my visual range. Why haven't I done that yet? Now we can see in the north better. Oh, no. Let's see. Okay, eating does not cost an action. We get to act twice. Ah, here we go. Gems. Finally, God. Yeah, we have gems now. Isn't that exciting? Are you excited? Please type in the chat how excited you are that we have gems. And it'd be one thing if, like, gems found a visual for some creatures. It'd be one thing if gems were like, they completely change how you have to handle manage treasure. Oh, that's a landmine. Very fortuitous that I stopped there. Copper and gold and silver and all three types of gems have no special mechanics. The special mechanic is oh no. Alright, we're in the middle. Oh! Alright. Okay, we're here now. GG! Great. An energy plant. I have 6 health and I don't know where the shop... Oh! Good thing we have eaten the speed boost. I don't know where the shop is. Where is the nearest chip? I have no idea. Let's see. We have North Search. Where's the nearest chip? Oh, it's so far away. All right. You have been destroyed. Play again. Let's do it. All right. I promise that running out of oxygen cells is a serious threat in this game, but it's not the early game threat. Running out of health cells seems to be more of a threat. Have we tried being luckier? Being luckier makes us better gamers. Where is that plant that I just saw? No, there was definitely a plant. I'm not insane. What the heck? There was never a plant. The real plant was there never a plant? No, I'm very certain I saw a plant. Do I have we can use a thing. There is no plant. Okay. Why did I think there was a plant? All of these are oxygen plants. All of the ones in bloom are oxygen plants. Copper is slightly more valuable at the shop. Look at all these things we can buy. We can buy the hyperblade, the heavy laser, the grenade gun, the tracer shot, a power sword. These sound like they should have mechanics. I think some of them actually do have mechanics. This one does. Special note, 1 radius explosion. Special note, 35% chance of a free extra strike. If there was ever a world... Oh. If there was ever a world where I could have bought those weapons, I would give this game such higher marks. The rubble crab. Right now we're just roaming. We're looking at plants. If they're blue, we're sad, but you know, that's just the color blue. Makes us sad. If they're any other color, we're excited. If they're small yellow or purple, we'll take them, because that's rare. Still feel sad. All right, let's charge our bioscanner. And note, oh, change device. You have no other devices. Cool. Change device. If we recharge, it costs us 225 energy. If we do it again, we get a 20% discount. That will leave us with no power for our weapon, but holy crap. That's a discount. Just FYI. There's probably going to be an oxygen plant. Oh, it's going to pop in 17 turns. Oh. We're so lucky. This is the run? No, that's not how this works. Look at how much energy I have. I'm sad that I never got to show you what the level 3 mechanic was. Whatever. We're sad, but whatever. Oh, no. Oh, sad, but we'll take it. Okay. I think I do want to figure out how many creatures there are. I don't know how useful that information is. I can't make any decisions based, like, oh, there's 3 creatures? All right, well, I guess I'll go left instead of right. 14, okay. Damn it, I was trying not to do that. There are a lot of little quality of life issues that this game could have had. It's made in 1993, so there's a lot of like leeway for games of that time because it's a lot harder to make a game than it is today. And today, I would imagine this game could be made in a month. I put it in the bin of Flash game. But back then, games were a lot harder to make, and you know, we didn't know as much about how to make something fun as we do today. Some lessons have been learned. Like not asking the player to repeatedly press the left arrow and the right arrow to move. Oh yeah. Was there a plant that I was thinking about? I think there was. I think I should go back. A pit. Pits are there to punish you moving. Moving. It's kind of a core part of this game. Okay. Was it in here? I think I need to use a plant thing because I don't have the memory for... Alright, there is one plant here. I'm not excited about that, but I'll take it. There were 2 more here. That one is a baby. Ah, they're both babies. Okay, so we're no rush. We'll come back in a while. The drop tag has moved. The drop pod has moved. Drop shaft, that's what it's called. Theoretically, it would not be too hard to take this game and, or not take this game, to remake this game and then kind of spice it up. I said that about Dungeon Hack. I stand by that. I don't think it would take that long, but it's not no effort. I'm still personally exploring Godot, trying to learn more about it. But for me, I find that the most difficult part of making a game is less the designing the mechanics. Ah, there's a drop shaft. It's not the mechanics, it's not the writing the code is the hard part. The hard part is making the graphics and the sounds and the music. And honestly, the vision. That's kind of the hard part. Imagine you want to make a game. You're inspired to make a game. You have really cool ideas. And you write them down and you go, okay, what do I need to make this a game? And let's say you have someone to do all the art, someone to do all the coding, someone to do sound, someone to put it all together, manage it. You got all that. Your vision probably only encompasses like the very smallest segment of what a game actually needs to be. It'd be really cool to have a dungeon crawler where there's time travel and you go back in time and you can help yourself out. And if you do, then like you can get past really tough enemies by like backstabbing them in the past. You can heal yourself so that like you get health in the future. Like, you can come up with this cool idea. But you still need to plot out, like, okay, so in this time travel roguelike, like, we still need food, right? What kind of food should we have? How much should the food give? How long should the play? It's like, okay, we need healing. Should there be healing spells? Should we have bandages? Should we have healing potions? There's still a lot of, like, little details that are... They're not hard, but they're taxing. They're taxing to work on. Oh, jeez. No, I want to... How many turns? 52 turns for probably an oxygen plant. Oh. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. Not as lucky, but that's okay. We missed the 20% chance. No. I come from the XCOM school of probabilities. We missed the 80% chance. That's how we play in this house. %80 chance to hit might as well be negative 80% chance to hit. So I'm interested now. I found the drop shaft. The only thing I'm interested in is killing all creatures, because I need that bonus, and that bonus needs to be raw crystals. Raw crystals. Bonus. Enemies. Found a magic mushroom. I don't know what it is. It's teleporting. Probably. So what I'm looking for is a chip to tell me how many enemies. Not that that information is tactical, useful, or changes my decision. It's just so I know how close I am to finishing this level. So I can temper my expectations. Creatures. There are 5 left. Ooh. 218 turns to stage 4. Outstanding. Hopefully we don't miss that. We probably will, though. What is this? Dang, 2 plants. Really close together. I like that. Okay, it's probably been 218. We should go. 3, okay. 3 robo crabs at the same time. Was it here? It was, and it was energy cells. Very lucky. We have more energy cells than health cells. That's almost cursed. Yeah, we started with 1,000 health cells and 5. Okay, so there's only 1 creature left. How much treasure is left? 93%. Okay, we're done with this level. We just got to kill that last rebel crab. We just got to kill that last rebel crab, and then we're good. Then we can leave. Maybe we do one last scan for plants. If there's anything convenient, we'll grab it. I think I can upgrade my oxygen expanse. No, I can't. Maybe I can improve my damage and claw defense. Because those improved damage, pretty good. Claw defense, there's a 1% chance that it matters. That's more than 0. Okay, we just got to get lucky now. The casino roguelike. Like all roguelikes, luck is very tantamount. What is that yellow dot above me? Is that a pit? I'm very curious. Oh, it's the pit, yeah. What could this curious little mark on my map mean? Oh, that's the death. I should avoid that. Maybe I shouldn't mark it with just a dot. Should be a little more choosy about how I annotate. No. Because I like having no idea where I've been. Okay, we go south. There are a few paths that we have not explored. Oh, there you are. Oh, no. Well, what are treasure orbs? Oh, those are for finding treasure. 362 energy cells is, we have so much energy. But, I mean, 5 teleporting mushrooms. I don't know what we're not lucky. I'm going to search this room and then we're out. Because we only have 5,000 energy cells left. Can I get out from here? Looks like the answer is no. The drop shaft to level 2. We're not doing good. We're not doing good. We're in trouble. Feels like we're doing good because we have so much energy, but we're in trouble. All right, we know the gimmick for level 2 is silver and tripuses and something else. I've already forgotten. The device shop, does that count as the gimmick? Wait, you know, we could just skip this level. No. The dangers in this game scale. So skipping levels makes the game harder, but it doesn't make you able to cope with that. That's why you need the bonuses. That's what the bonuses are kind of a mistake. Let's know where the shop is. 184.64. Okay, so it's to the south and east. I picked up a thing. I don't know what I picked up. According to the map, I'm very close. I should be very close to the shop. 184. It should just be directly to my south. How do I get there? Am I crazy? Nope. I need to go north now. I gotta fight a rubble crab now. Heck yeah. We got copper and silver. Is that... Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, copper is worth more here than it normally is. We can buy the visual boom. What does that mean? We can buy the power shove. We can buy the control key. Here's an item. We haven't introduced doors yet, but here's an item that controls doors. Why would you buy this? We don't need... This could be so good if it was just paced better and maybe a little more content was... We can buy the visual boom. That's all of our money. We could buy increased maximum load. I don't know. Not particularly thrilled about that. We can just save our money. We'll need it anyway. I feel like I haven't countered any plants. Bum 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 bum. I don't know how people produce sound effects. Not to be like, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. Like, I genuinely have no idea. Like, if I was making a shooter, if I was making a side-scrolling shooter, I have no idea how I'd make the shooting sound effect for my game. Like, do I just, like, make mouth noises into my microphone and then put that into... I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe this is all powered by audio libraries. Generic chirp sound number 16. Generic chirp sound number 19. Oof. 0% chance of being health cells. Oof. We can just burn this plant. It does not need to exist. If I find a chip, I'm going to look up creatures because I need to know the pacing of this level. Because I just want to leave. I just want to go for it. I need raw crystals, but like I'm burning oxygen so hard. Creatures. 8 robocrabs. Just, it's not 8 robocrabs, but the majority are robocrabs. Good. I would have rather had a health plant or an energy plant, but good. Thank you. That's real lucky. We can turn that health into a lot of oxygen cells. Why does an oxygen cell vent cost health? Thematically, why? Why is that? Could not tell you. It would actually make more sense if it cost energy cells. But they're actually energy cell vents. Spoilers, they're energy cell vents in this game. Why? I have no idea. I had no idea why you would... I don't know. It'd be fun to try and cook up not a remake of this game, but something inspired. It's relatively easy to make a roguelite in Godot. There are tutorials for how to make a basic one, and then, you know, you just get some good graphics, you get some basic logic. You can make a very basic roguelite. And be curious to see. Of course, I said the same thing about Dungeon Hack, and I should just stop talking. I'm floundering here. I'm trying to think, like, what could I be doing in this game to improve my chances of success? And look, there's a plant. I scanned it. Probably an oxygen plant. Do I want to wait 300 turns for something that might give me 300 oxygen cells? No. 300 turns cost me 400 oxygen cells. I think we can afford to improve our oxygen expense at this point. Yeah, but do I want to improve my visual mapping instead? Maybe I should just give up on oxygen expense. No. No. Trust my past self. Okay, there are a lot of plants here. It's probably worth looping around, going back. Let me scan this one. That's a health plant. It's worth sticking around for that one. I bet if we come back, we will be very happy with that result. 88 turns. So we wait for this one, then we go get the health one. That might be a good deal. I can hit spacebar to pass a turn. I hope. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it hasn't turned yet. Okay. Good deal. This one, there was another plant. Okay, this one. Probably an oxygen plant. It's going to pop in 5, 4, 3. There we go. You have stepped on an oxygen cell vent. The cell plants are a very curious mechanic. Good way to encourage exploration by saying, if you come back in 300 turns, I will maybe reward you, or maybe I won't. But the user interface for them could be a lot better. I don't like having to mentally remember where all the plants are and their stages and all that. I don't think that's healthy game design. If there was something as little as like being able to leave a map annotation, you know, that would go a long way. All right, I don't remember. There are no other plants, really? I've picked them all up. Are you sure? All right, whatever. I think this is the last creature. Nope. Thought that was the last creature. If this game had like fog of war going on, and it would leave the plant, it would leave like a shaded version of the plant once it's out of sight. That would be huge. I think there's one creature left. Yeah, okay. And it's a rubble crab. The rubble crab. The humblest of creatures. Made entirely out of rubble. It is worth 15 crystals, which you can ingest to make your oxygen breathing a little more efficient. 210 turns. Hold on, let me check the map. Yeah, there's no way I can make that profitable. Like, okay, cool. It's been nearly 100 turns. Time to go back. We're almost out of oxygen. Seriously, I just need to find that last critter. it'd be nice if these chips actually pointed you in the direction of the nearest enemy. Once I do that, and then, you know, I eat these plants, then I'm out. Probably an oxygen plant. Ugh. Normally I wouldn't pick that up, but I'm not feeling we're coming back here. I think this is how we're going. One-way ticket. Where's the drop shaft? I know it's not moving. It's to the right. Okay. No. We just need to find one more enemy. I will say playing all these games, as much as like, if I say unkind things about them, of all the DOS games I'm playing, they still inspire. All of them are still inspiring, and they've encouraged me to look for game jams and enjoy the games there. And that's been a lot of fun. I had been going through... I didn't know Dungeon Jam was a thing until I played Dungeon Hack and then was like, has anyone made a remake of Dungeon Hack? No, but there are people who every year make a little mini game for Dungeon Jam. And some of those have been really, really fun. Nothing... Oh, that's energy cells. Nice. Nothing that's like... You'll play this for more than 30 minutes. Everything's like Flash game level of depth. Which is not a problem. That's perfectly fine. Can I get there? So if I go... Up, left. Okay, I think I see how to get there. I'm really upset if the reward for this is 384 oxygen cells. Yeah. Not this way. Or is it this way? No, it's not. It's this way. Bring it on, RoboCrab. $830 oxygen cells. Heck yeah. What do you know? It's exactly the thing I was worried it would be. We could increase our maximum load by 3. That won't keep us alive, and our total weight is so low because we don't have any oxygen. God. We're not lucky, so we lose. This game definitely has the dead player walking state. Where like, okay, you're still playing the game. You're still in the game. But you literally can't win. You cannot win. It's not possible. It's like, it feels like maybe we can just stabilize and get lucky and recover. Realistically, no. No, you're just dead. But you don't know it yet. The game hasn't ended yet because the game is not designed to end there. But this is not what a successful run looks like. That's a shame. Welcome to level 3, home of the landmine. This is where we keep all our landmines. You can walk on them. You shouldn't, but you can. If you want to avoid walking on landmines, we urge you to play the game slower. No, I'm not going to do that. I would rather die than have to play the game like this. There must be like a roguelike game jam. Roguelike, not roguelite. There must be a roguelike game jam. I'm going to look that up after this stream. Spend a few evenings just playing the results of people's passions. I should join one. I've always thought about like running a developer stream, running a coding stream. I've been watching other people's streams with the sole purpose of just like getting ideas for how might it look like to do that. And the conclusion I've come to is I should not do that unless I know how to code without having to just because the way that I code, it's like code on one monitor and then on the other monitor are the docs, and I spend 90% of the time looking up code libraries, code to write, and I don't think that's very entertaining to watch. But that may not matter, because what I find is that the people who do coding streams don't write that much code in practice. Like maybe like 100 lines an hour. Oh, the third shop, the final shop. This is the content that we've been expecting. We've been craving. The wizard shop, the magic shop. We have mushrooms, visual orbs, whatever. But we also have the wizard special. Actually, that's pretty good. Oxygen cell usage decreased by 50%. That's just for this level. That's not forever. Gold and silver are below average, and oxygen cells are above average. So, oh, this is more expensive than usual. Perfect. Give me that. All right, we're consuming oxygen at half speed now. Does that mean that we may win after all? What the heck is that? It's the new enemy of this level. The Bone Crusher. It crushes you with jaws. With its jaws. Is that a tail bite, claw, kick? I think that's a special. Let's not get it though. At some point, the enemy... So I think every level has a nastier and nastier enemy, and at some point you need to get a weapon that is ranged, because I don't think any enemy in this game has range. So you just need to say no. Say no to enemies doing their things to you. We've gotten 2 levels worth of bonuses, and we've gotten nothing from it. We're in trouble. Okay. Hello. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I've ever had a claw attack get negated. I have that defense. Could that have been a huge waste of money? When I say money, I mean crystals. The answer is yes. That's probably a misplay. Upgrading my claw defense, it's probably a misplay. I probably should have just stockpiled those crystals for, I don't know. It might be worth just to not spend any crystals until you can upgrade your performing speed. The majority of these guys are bone crushers. Excellent. I was worried that I would have bones at the end of this dungeon. I'm pleased to see that I was worried in vain. I don't know why, but the landmines specifically keep reminding me that, like, don't forget, check out if there's a roguelike game jam. I don't know why. I have that association in my brain for some reason. Okay. In 70 turns, that will be delicious oxygen. I'm ready for level 4. Level 4 will give us a weapon shop, and that weapon shop gives us an opportunity to get something that can actually scale with the enemies that we're facing. Oh! We're so lucky. Hold on. Oh no, that plant's not ready. Also, I only have one more scanner in my bioscanner left. I don't particularly relish recharging it. I would much rather have any other item. Ooh, even more energy cells. We now have more energy cells than oxygen cells. We're gonna die with every energy cell. 6,000 energy cells. 0 health. Population Usville. Why are we that lucky? Why did we think that was lucky? It's like being on a deserted island and discovering that you have the winning lotto ticket. And then you die of starvation. It's probably nothing like that, but I said it, so... No take backsies. Ooh. Precious oxygen. That doesn't put us over... Oh, there we go. Now we have more oxygen than energy. You have stepped on an oxygen cell vent. Unfortunately, we don't have the health for that. Unfortunately, the game has decided that my bones need to be crushed, and I need to be prepared for that in the form of having more health cells. Look at this. It's a bone crusher. They are slower, so I could two-step them. Maybe not nearly as threatening as I thought. Okay. They move at 1/3 speed. Noted. If I improve my oxygen expense... Ah, okay. Cannot improve while the wizard special is in effect. Noted. Oh, no, okay. It's not they'll move at 1/3 speed. They move between 1/3 and 1/2 speed. So I should do two-step. It still works. A mushroom, a teleport. Yeah. Oh, we have visual scan mushrooms. I lost track of when that happened. The last bioscanner cell charge says use me here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just get energy cells because we're so lucky. We can walk on landmines and they don't blow up. We can make plants be energy cells. Brought to you by game designers. Okay. Oh, I have a lot of crystals. I can actually start increasing my visual mapping. Or do I save up for performing speed? Because this is... It kind of doesn't matter. It's like I could either cash this lotto ticket in to make it easier for me to find more lotto tickets. Or I could save it so that I can run for lotto tickets even faster. Why am I getting so many energy cells? Meanwhile, I'm starving. And none of these features helps me get food. Tell me about the remaining creatures. 3. The majority of them are bone crushers still. Tell me about the treasure. Alright, not bad. We're at 72%. A plant. Another plant. We can chill for those. Well, as long as we got that wizard special in effect, we can carry on barely. I wouldn't call this thriving, but we're not gonna die from oxygen deprivation. And if we get our oxygen consumption speed down to this level like permanently, we're set. It takes a lot of crystals to do that though. What would also be handy is finding one plant that is a health plant. One plant, that's all. I would love to use a cell vent, but that's not the world we live in. Could I buy health? I kind of don't want to. I want to save my money. What do I have to explore yet that I have not gone yet? It's mainly the top left. What if I do creature mapper and one of these two? There's a plant to our south. There's a, okay, oh, hold on. What is this bottom right corner monster garbage? We can't get the bonus? Are you serious? Maybe we can, because the teleporter room, there's a tunnel. In the top right corner, there's a unexplored tunnel. So it's not impossible. Wasn't there... Did I hallucinate? Wasn't there a plant right next to me? Well, certainly there's a plant. Yeah, there's a plant here. 192 turns. Oof. It's going to be a long wait. All right, let's go up to the top right, where we're going to see if that... I want to find out, is it worth going for the creatures? It's not worth it if I don't get a bonus. No bonus, no point. It's a dead end. Let's go take that drop shaft and get the heck out of here. Where's the drop shaft? To the south. Nope, not going that way. I'm surprised energy doors aren't a thing yet. That's the thing I was trying to, like, hint at. That's the content that you're missing. You're thinking, all right, the game needs to get more complicated every level. So what are they going to add based on what you've seen so far? What do you think the game designer is going to add to make this game more interesting? The answer is energy doors. What are energy doors? They're doors that cost health to walk through. That's it. That's it. they're just a different type of landmine. Okay, we need to find the shop. We need to buy a gun. Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. We were not lucky, so it's fine. I'm not sad about that loss. Play again. No. There are a lot of DOS games that we've played for DOScember so far that I'm like, I really want to revisit them after this whole playing a bunch of games. Like, I actually want to finish Fantasy General and Radix. This one, I'm good. I've seen enough. There's not that much more content to see after this. Yeah, that's the game. I wish, honestly, I wish there was more. I wish the UI was a little better, and it has a lot of cool ideas that I don't feel like have been properly explored. I don't know. I'm gonna hunt for roguelite game jams and see if people have done this justice. Yeah. Anyway, let me see who there is for the rating. This is going to be it for me. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming next, but it'll be something fun if it works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll come back to Reaping again, because I don't have another backup game. This was my backup game. I need to download a backup game. Anyway, looks like I don't know what this game is. Quest for Glory 3. Cool. Hold on 1 second. I am bad at typing. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Hope this was fun. Hope this was cool. Hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going well for you. Play lots of games. See you all next time.